Okay, this is page 472. I'm going to do question 19, A and B, and number 21. So we're going to start with number 19. During a nature walk, Jill identified 20 species of animals and plants. For part A, Jill said that 1/3 of the species she identified were animals. Can this be correct? So if I'm doing 1/3 of 20, it's 1/3 times 20, and it would end up being, if I do my 20 over 1 times 20 is 20, and 3 times 1 is 3, which gives me 20 over 3. When I simplify that down, I know that 3 times 7 is 21, so I can't do that. So I'm going to do 3 times 6, which is 18, and 2/3. So if I get 6 and 2/3 as my answer, is that possible for the animals to be a fraction? Can we have 2/3 of an animal? So this is not possible, this 1/3. So the first part is going to be no. We can't do that because we would need to have a whole number. We can't have 2/3 of an animal. And then for part B, if 3/5 of the species Jill identified were animals, how many plants did she identify? So if now we're going to change that to 3/5 of 20. So again, we're going to put the 1 underneath there. I'm going to do 3 times 20 is 60. 5 times 1 is 5. And then 60 divided by 5 gives me 12. Okay, and then the second part of that, so 12 of them are animals. And what they want to know then is how many are plants. So if we know that she saw 20 total and 12 of them were animals, I would need to do 20 minus 12. That will get you your final answer. That's going to be how many plants she saw. So obviously you can do that last part yourself. So hope that helped you. We're gonna also look at number 21. So for 21, an art teacher makes a batch of purple paint by mixing 3/4 cups of red paint with 3/4 of a cup of blue paint. And if she mixes 13 batches, how many cups of purple paint will she have? So she's going to do 13 total batches. So we're doing 3/4 of 13, and we're doing 3/4 of 13. So 13 times 3 gives us 39 if we multiply that. So we have 39 over 4. And then we're going to do 39 over 4 is a division problem, remember? So 39 divided by 4. Can I do 4 times anything as 3? No. So I know that 4 times 9 is 36, which gives me 3. And what I'm going to do for this one, instead of saying remainder, whatever, I'm going to just say 3/4. So my numerator came from there. My denominator, 4, came from my divisor. So 9 3/4 of red. Because I have the same number here for blue, I don't need to do all the work again. So it's going to now be 9 3/4 plus 9 3/4. So 3/4 red gave me this. 3/4 blue gave me this. Now all I need to do is add the two. So I have 9 plus 9 is 18. 3/4 plus 3/4 gives me 6/4. So this is going to be my first part of my answer. I know I have an improper fraction there, so I can turn 6/4 into another whole. That's going to bring me up to 19. And then I'm left with 2/4. So my answer is going to be 19 and 2/4, but I noticed that this can also be simplified. So my final answer, let me put it down here, is 19 and 1/2. Okay, that was number 21.